Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? Good morning. My name is Janae. We are here for our morning money mindset where we are getting into our bag mentally because it all starts in the mind. You know what I'm saying? So, I learned a lot of information yesterday. I learned that it is really important for the first 10 minutes of your live. You want to make sure you're liking the screen, tapping the screen as they call it here. I need to share. Let's see. I gotta send it to my girls, my guys. Hi, welcome in. I'm just sharing the live. I just got on. Hold on. Let's see. Good morning. How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. Hey y'all, welcome in. My name is Janae. I just got on. I'm sharing the live with my friends. There we go. Hey girl, good to see you this morning. How are you? And I think you're SG Row. My grandmother is in your sorority. Hey, welcome in. Good morning, everybody. It's Janae. I'm here for our morning money mindset where we just like to come get into our bag mentally because it all starts in the mind. This summer, we're really focusing on evolving to our next level wherever you are. I want by the end of this summer, I want us to look back and be like, wow, we really pushed ourselves out of our comfort zone. We kept going even if there was 0 people in the room and it felt scary. Oh, yes. Happy Tuesday. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Janae here with our morning money mindset. Oh my gosh. Let me keep inviting people in. Hold on. Add to story. Good morning. My name is Janae. Welcome in. I could just tap the screen until I wait for all my friends. I guess I should talk. Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all have a good Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope. Hey, Tiffany. Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all have a good Tuesday. I just hopped on. Thank you, girl, for that. Heart me. I hope you have a good day today. We literally just got on, so I shared the live and we usually have a morning crew, so hopefully they can make it today. I ordered my mic from TikTok Shop, and I was so excited to try it today, but the piece that it sent me, it didn't. The piece that it sent me, it didn't fit. They sent me a piece that didn't fit for my mic, like the charger. So, hopefully I have a cord that fits it, and we can just adjust from there. But yeah, I was so excited to use my little mic today. And it doesn't. I turned it on and it just didn't connect with the Bluetooth. Hey, Brenda girl, how are you? I'm so happy you're here. Good morning. How are you today? Buenos dias, mi amiga. But yeah, I was telling Tiffany. Tiffany's awesome. Make sure you're following. Well, I don't know what's the word to say, but befriend her. But yeah, I got this mic on the TikTok shop. And they sent me a cord that doesn't exactly match. So I'll be working on that because I want us to have good sound. How are y'all doing today? Definitely let me know. Thank you, girl. Yes, how is everybody doing this morning? Do we have any goals for today? Any big plans? I kind of had a little bit of a rough night, but you know, what does it say? Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. It really does. And fun fact, my daughter's name is Joy. So, you know, I can't stay down. Good. I'm so glad you're doing great this morning. We are talking about this book. The book this week we're doing Kimora Lee Simmons' Life in the Fab Lane. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. We're just talking about our book. Yes, I'm kind of still up from yesterday. Like I fell asleep for maybe a few hours. Hey, that's my daughter's name is Joy. My name is Janae. Nice to meet everybody. Yes, morning coffee. See, I was trying to not drink coffee, and I love coffee every morning. But I was trying not to drink it today just because I want to try to see if I could get some sleep because I really was. I could maybe got, let's see, I got into bed probably about 4 a.m., I think. Oh, look, y'all, I leveled up. I'm in League D4. I'm so happy. I was worried. I didn't know that they could take away your ability to go live if you're not leveling up. So just so you know, everybody, make sure you're completing your goals when you go live. Make sure you're getting your engagement points right here. TikTok will tell you everything you need to do to engage, and those points are important for. Yes, are you on what's it called, time zone are you in? I'm on Central Time, so 4 a.m. It really was 4 a.m. though, because I couldn't find my phone, y'all. I was all discombobulated. It was a long night, truly. But like I said, ain't nothing we can't shake back from. I really do believe in us. And I believe in this summer. I don't know if you were in here, Brenda, but I was talking about, our goal is just to evolve this summer. Wherever we are right now, I really want us to look back next year or whatever. And I want us to be like, wow, summer 2025 was the time that I really pushed myself out there. I saw what all I could do. And, I want us to really reach our potential, really is what I guess I'm trying to say. I'm very passionate about talking about mindset. I have a psychology degree and I study like childhood development. So I'm really interested in the brain and just maxing out our potential. So back to the book, Kimora Lee Simmons' book. Oh, Pennsylvania. That's so exciting. Hello, everyone just coming in. We're talking about the book Fabulosity by Kimora Lee Simmons, just as a, just a morning mindset. I like to go through some quotes. I'll go through some quotes in a minute. Good morning, Joe. I love that name. Those are my initials. Janae Octave is my name. But yes, y'all, so we're going to get into some quotes here. And I love this book. I'll see if it's available on Amazon. I don't know if, I highly doubt it's on YouTube. Last week we read You're a Badass at Making Money, and that is available freely on YouTube Audible, just because it's a lighthearted book. Like, she talks about her misfortunes in like the funniest way. She'll talk so like self-deprecating about herself, and it just makes you laugh. And I just wanted us to all have like a lightheartedness about money, because I know it can be stressful. I know we all have goals, and I want us all to exceed our goals. Like, I really, really do. So let me get into, and thank y'all. Thank you for that heart, me, Michael. How are you doing today? Good morning, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading some quotes, and y'all definitely let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. The sound just came through on that one. Good morning. And has anyone tried this mic? Definitely let me know. I ordered this mic on the TikTok shop, but it doesn't seem to have a cord that fits. Let me show y'all just real fast. So this is the part that goes in your phone. I was trying to reach for my phone. This is the phone, but it's supposed to go, but it doesn't fit. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have it figured out and we can have, really good audio. So playing with that. But okay, let's get into some quotes, you guys. And these are just some quotes that I hope will help us have a good day. We want to start our day on a positive note. That's why I always come on so early. We want to get ahead of the day, because once, if you have kids, once your kids get up, if you're married, once your spouse gets up, the day just kind of starts going. So let's start. Okay, so it says, each of us will have to make the choices that allow us to be the largest versions of ourselves. So what is a choice that you can make today that will make you a larger version of yourself, a bigger version than who you were yesterday? For me, it is showing up on these lives. I'm someone who, before I was doing this, I struggled with anxiety, and this has really helped me overcome that. Like, I feel like even in my daily life outside of TikTok, like, I'm more friendly and more willing to talk to people. Thank you so much for helping me reach that goal. It matters so much. Y'all, okay, let me tell you, I forgot to tell y'all, because I forgot I uploaded that video of me crying yesterday. But I was trying to help one of my friends with their, thank you so much. But yeah, I was trying to help one of my friends with her goals. And so we couldn't figure out the Community Fest votes. We were trying to, I had like 82 votes, and I wanted to send them all to her because she was the one who taught me about the votes. So I'm like, why wouldn't I give them to her? So we were trying to figure it out. So I came out of her page. Like I just remember like, number like 99 or something. Thank y'all so much for that goal. But yeah, so I went out and then I went to someone else's room who I knew was in the B League and I tried to send her the votes. And I couldn't send them to her either. Erin, I tried to send them to Erin. And I couldn't send them to Erin. So then I went to like the people in the top, the very top. It was a girl in like third place. And so when I went into their room, you know, they're really intense. And they're like, only send big gifts, blah, blah, blah. And then I think the battle had like died down. So I sent, I was able to send her one vote. And so I was like, that's interesting. And so I went back and I sent her a heart me. And I saw her see me send the heart me. And she didn't even acknowledge it. And I was like, on my side of TikTok, we always acknowledge gifts, no matter how big or small. So, you know, it kind of made me feel really sad because it's like, you know, I'm trying to support. Oh, I forgot. I got to reset this goal. But let me reset it after I finish saying this real fast. But it did make me feel sad because it's like, you know, I'm trying to support people that I know really are pouring into me. Like she always explains how to use the app and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to support her, and it made me sad that I could only give my votes to like the bigger people, if you're following. Whew, so yeah, that explains that in case anybody was wondering. But let's reset our goal here. Let's see, set up new goal. And let me know if anyone has any questions. Let's see. Good morning, everybody coming in. We're just resetting my goal here because we could do some roses. Confirm. Okay, good. Okay, the goal is updated. That's why. Right? You really, like, the smaller room, sometimes I feel like people are intimidated by a small room, but if you really want to make some real friends and really connect, like, the small rooms is where you really get to know people on this app, honestly. Oh, so let's get back to our quotes. I think I finished everything I said. Sometimes I have a bad habit of not finishing my thought. In real life, my friends will be like, okay, so here's the quote too. It says, educate yourself. Suck up knowledge, take classes, ask questions, and read. So we can always teach ourselves things that, especially we're the generation with the internet. There's nothing that we cannot. Oh, hold on, let me see. Yes, that's who I was trying to send my votes to her. Yes. So yeah, y'all. I don't know. It just kind of put me in my feelings, I guess. But let's see. The next quote that it says is, the most courageous act is to still think for yourself out aloud. And that's from Coco Chanel. She lists, I know it's backwards. I don't know how to flip it yet. But she has quotes listed in the book. So the most courageous act is to still think for yourself. And she put a period. And then she said aloud. And so what do we... There goes my girl. Good morning, Kimmy. Yes, Kimmy is such an amazing motivator. Exactly what her name says. And Kimmy, I was thinking about you last night. Thank you for that heart me, girl. I remember when I met you. I remember when you first commented on my page and you said something like, oh, you're that girl, or, you know, she always says you are her, that girl, and she has the sweetest voice. Thank you so much, Joe, for coming in, and we hope you have a blessed and prosperous day, girl. Thank you for stopping in this morning. But yes, I was thinking about you, Kimmy, because I was like, you know, that day when you sent me that message, I was kind of not in the best headspace. And so I just remember that, like, you just stood out to me, and I came to your page, and ever since then we've been like this. And I wanted to ask you, did you know I was lighting up your gift gallery yesterday? Definitely let me know. I was lighting up Kimmy's gift gallery just because I learned. Is that my girl, Joe? I was just talking about you. Good morning, girl. I'm on later than I normally be on. I'm going to get off around 8 CST. But yeah, I had a long night. You know, I was telling him about you and about the votes and everything, how we were trying to figure it out, girl. I really was over here trying to figure it out. And I told them when I went to that big content creator room, and I think she was sitting third on the popular page. I sent my heart me, and it's so crazy how I saw her see it. Like I saw her like see the heart me, and she like didn't even acknowledge it. And I was like, on my little corner of the TikTok space, we acknowledge gifts, big or small, because don't nobody in this world got to give you a penny. Like, I know it is a penny, but it was so intense, those big battles. Like, they were like, only send big gifts. I didn't even know some of these gifts on here are like $250 and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh. So, yeah, that's why I like to support small content creators. I don't think we're small, we're big, especially when we band together, for sure. So yeah, that For You page was just real interesting. But yeah, Joe, we're reading this book, Morley Simmons' Life in the Fab Lane. Every week we do a different book. Last week we did You're a Badass at Making Money, and I'm trying to see if I can get the replay either on my YouTube or on my website, because we really had such a good discussion and we went through so many good quotes. And my girl Brenda here is in the chat. If y'all want to follow her, she is a excellent friend to have, a quality bestie, engaging bestie, all those words. But yes, we like to just kind of talk about some quotes in the morning so we could get our mind right. Okay, so let's see, the ones I already read, I'm gonna just go back over the ones we did already. So the first one says, each of us will have to make the choices that allow us to be the largest versions of ourselves. And so I asked everybody, what can we do today to make sure we are the largest version of ourselves? What can we do today that will push us to be bigger than what we were yesterday? For me, I committed to doing these lives for the summer, to come on live in the morning and just give a positive word, be that positive friend, to, just uplift us, to start off a positive foundation for the day. Is so important to get ahead of the day and not let the day take you. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, the next quote that I didn't read yet, it says, I was not raised to be beautiful and not say it. I was not raised to have grievance and not cry out. Some people would prefer to say, be pretty and don't talk too much. But you got to keep talking or people forget about you and your agendas. That's deep, y'all. I'm gonna the quotes we go through today, I'm gonna make a post just so we can all have it, because that's really good. I'm gonna read it one more time because it was long. I was not raised to be beautiful and not say it. So we can all claim we are beautiful, especially as, brown skin color women. We are Hispanic, we are Black, we are beautiful. And it is a strong agenda to tell us that we are not beautiful. And if y'all was on my live on Friday, y'all remember why. And I've been feeling a way about that because my daughter has hair that looks just like mine. And I'll be damned if somebody's just gonna be talking about us and making us feel like the way we were made naturally by God, that it's not good enough. My hair is literally defying gravity right now. It's not falling. And it's not even as short as people think it is. Like, we are beautiful, you know what I'm saying? So, let me get back to the quote. I was not raised to have grievance and not cry out. And that's kind of what we did with Joe yesterday. Like, you really were being so raw and so honest about your feelings. And it's good that you did that and that you got that out, because we were all able to see in real time what was happening. You know what I'm saying? Grows in the sun. Yes, sun kissed. And that word, I think I told you, Joe, that word that they used to call me, I really had to process that, the word darky. I didn't even understand how you could say that in the chat. Like, that was, like, after it ended, I was like, that was racist. Like, why would you say that? And I had to talk about it with my husband. And he was like, yeah, they say that to women because they're trying to demean you. Because I think that was my whole thought. Afterwards, I kept trying to process why they would say that to me. It's like, okay, like, you're making fun of the fact that I have dark skin. Okay, there's millions of people on the planet with dark skin. Like, it's just unintelligent to me that people will want to weaponize a feature about me that I have no control over. Like, I didn't pick my skin tone. I don't know, y'all. But we are beautiful regardless. Even if they try to tear us down, they can't do it. I'm going to make sure we're going to be Teflon building that confidence. Hold up, bring the beat back. Where did this happened on my live on Friday. And two of my people who, they saw when they sent that nasty message. And we were having such a positive, good live. Like, we were going, just like we're doing right now. We were just going through our quotes, and the guy who said it, I just went ahead and blocked him. But I was like, kind of crazy. And then I was even thinking about and let me know if the music is too loud, but when I was going to sleep last night, part of what was keeping me up is I was thinking about the algorithm. And if you know how to make your if you know how to make filters, you see what the algorithm is programmed to think is beauty. So if I show up with this nose and this face, I don't fit into an algorithm. This is not what the beauty standard is. They would not call me beautiful, child. I know the words they would say. So that's why we have to come on here and we have to build each other up. It is so important. And I mean that if you are any person of color, because I always say we need to stick together. They always want to call us a minority. But if we stick together, we not no minority. You know what I'm saying? That's why I come on here and say, buenos dias, mi amigas. Bonjour. What's it? I forgot the word. Mes amis, bonjour, mes amis. You know, say other languages on y'all live. Let people know, because other countries might think we're beautiful. And I'm trying to see where the love is. You know, if the love is not here. Hey, bestie, I saw you slide in down there. Good morning. I don't know if he was able to say, but yes, my friend who was holding the page down when it wasn't nobody on the page. I don't know if he was able to stay, but I saw his name slide in down there. All right, so back to the quote, y'all. Okay, it says, some people would prefer to say, be pretty and don't talk too much, but you gotta keep talking or people forget about you and your agenda. So that's just like coming on the live every single day. Oh, I just realized y'all can see her little picture. The book has pictures. And I'm going to let y'all know if it's still on Amazon. But Kimora Lee Simmons has always been such a big inspo in my life. Like, what she did for urban fashion meant so much to me. What's your little secret? Is it appropriate? Definitely let me know. But yeah, the book, thank you for all the gifts, y'all. I appreciate all my gifts. I don't care if it's a penny and I don't care if it's just a tap. So yeah, the book has pictures, so that's always fun. Yesterday I was telling everybody about growing up in the early 2000s. You used to have to really try to find urban women's wear. And so that is why I have so much respect for her. And this is a picture of her and her daughter Ming. I have so much respect for what she did for just women and confidence. And the first chapter of this book is called Self-Belief and Confidence. Because you really do have to believe in yourself. Because you really do have to believe in yourself. I'm sorry, my phone was dying. But if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will, okay? And I need to make y'all moderators too. But yeah, so let's read just a few more quotes before we go. We're just going to be on for 10 more minutes, guys. All right, so it says, he who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. I'm going to say it one more time. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. So, you know, if you feel like there's something today that you have to take a risk on, something you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone for, just know that when you do that, you're accomplishing your goals. And I know sometimes when we're at the beginning of our goal, it looks like an uphill battle. Trust me when I say I understand. Let's see. Oh, y'all handle the chat. I trust y'all. If somebody's saying something crazy, I could block them afterwards. I don't want to get too caught up in it, and I don't want it to throw me off. So we'll just keep going. It says, the next quote is, if I'd observed all the rules, I'd never have gotten anywhere. So, yeah, I always talk about breaking the rules. I was talking about breaking the rules with the 7-second clip. I was like, nah, use whatever you want. And to be honest, what I learned from the TikTok shop is it's more beneficial for you to get your audience. Okay, thank you. But what I was saying, y'all. Let me read it one more time. Oh, about the rules, you know, here on TikTok, like my For You page was kind of messing me up for a while, because it's like everybody was just giving me all this advice, and it's like, always know you don't always have to take people's advice. Like sometimes you have to remind yourself who asked. Number one, who asked? Number two, who is this person? Is this person even qualified to be giving me advice? Most times probably not. So always take that. Yes, thank you, Kimmy. I don't even know what's happening right now. But okay, so let's go on to the next quote. It says, you must act as if it's impossible to fail. So again, just being super confident in yourself, believing that you will accomplish your goal no matter how big, no matter how small. Yes, good. Okay, I'm glad it's going good in the chat. All right, the next one, and this is an Oprah Winfrey quote, which I guess could be debatable. What's the word? Controversial. But although there may be tragedy in your life, because we all do, we all have tragedy, we all have things that, might come and throw us way off our path. If you're like, I know my girl Joe is potty training, I'm a potty training mom too. And girl, the fact that my daughter knows how to take that pull-up off is a problem. So, we may have something and that's not a tragedy. That's just a daily misfortune. But just in case y'all go through anything today, just know that there's always a possibility to triumph. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, the ability to triumph begins with you, always. So that's all back to the mindset. If something happens to me today, I could choose to let it derail me and, I could go down the negative story of like, oh, this always happens to me and all that kind of stuff. Or I could be empowered and say, you know what, this happened to me, and guess what? Yes, girl. Child, sometimes my daughter's name is Joy, and sometimes it's not really the most joyous experience, but I love her every single day regardless. But yes. Okay, let's see the last quote on this page, and let's see, we have about 5 more minutes, so I'll do one or 2 more pages of quotes just so we fill up our full time. Okay, it says, it's a risk, but I believe the best investment you can make in anything is yourself. Invest in yourself and then back it up. Back it up with what you do. And I think that was one of the quotes we read from the other book. And I think we put that in the post that I made from it. It said confidence. You build your confidence from keeping the commitments that you made to yourself. So that's how you back it up with action. Whatever you said you want to do, when you set a goal to do something and you start actually walking it out, like getting up every day, getting on your live no matter what time it is, when you honor that commitment to yourself, you start building confidence, because everybody won't do that. Everyone doesn't honor the commitments they make to themselves. They make promises. There go my sister. Hey, girl. We were just talking about honoring our commitments we made to ourselves. And y'all, if anybody missed, because some people really are sad that they missed, and I know I'm on so early, but I will try to have the replay either on my YouTube channel or directly on my website. And so my goal, always made the sound, but my goal is to have that done by the end of the week. I really want us to be able to do that. And I have a meeting next week with, I taught myself how to make my website. A lady, she had this course. It was called, it doesn't exist anymore, but it was called, Hey Girl, how you doing this morning? I'm going to call you after this too. But yeah, she had a program. It was called Weekend to Website. And it was basically where it was kind of self-taught, but she guided you how to build your website. And that was back in, was it 2020 or 2021? Something like that. And, ever since then, I had my daughter. So I have yes, y'all follow my sister, Chelsea. That's my sister in real life. She is excellent and positive and encouraging. And she has big goals that she's reaching for. So we all need to make sure we are encouraging each other. And Chelsea, make sure you befriend everybody in the chat, because everybody in here is such excellent quality to have on your timeline. And I always love when Joe would say that, having quality on your timeline. What I mean by that is you want to have people who post things that are positive, that are enriching you. You don't want to be following people that's just giving you a bunch of foolishness. Why you want to fill your mind with foolishness? Yes. Oh yeah, 4 more roses. Thank y'all so much. We actually leveled up, y'all. We made it to D4. I was scared when we were over there in D5. I was like, they gonna kick us off, y'all. We at the bottom. We were able to help a lot of people accomplish their goals. And at first I was like, why I'm doing all this? I don't even know all these people. But it really was, just to be honest, it really was just in my heart after what we saw yesterday. Yes, girl, we filled that thing up last night, and I didn't even know mine wasn't even as expensive as everybody else's to fill up. Like, girl, I ain't gonna tell y'all how much Kimmy, did you know I was filling up your gift gallery yesterday? Because I just started filling up Kimmy's gift gallery just because I learned that was something important to do. So, yes. let's get back to just a few more quotes, y'all. Oh, I was gonna do one more page. Let's see if I could find another quote page before we go. Let's see. Okay. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunity. So no, oh, that's pretty. I love me some butterflies. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. What does that mean? No matter what my circumstance is, no matter what, my bank account is, whatever, who's supporting me, who not supporting me, I don't care about none of that. Okay, I'm gonna create my own opportunity. And that's my guy, Ken. Welcome in, Ken. How you doing this morning, friend? Oh, let me reset this goal one last time before we get off. Hold on. What's a good goal? I'm still learning about the goals. Maybe we'll do, I love these. Maybe we'll just do a few of the perfumes. I pick the ones that I think are cute. When I first started using TikTok, I would always send the heart puffs just because I thought they were so cute. Good. I hope you're having a good day at work this morning. Y'all, Ken is so amazing. He's working on putting himself out there on his page too. We are going to be looking for you, Ken, to support you. Yes, Tiffany, if you have to go out and come back in, I totally understand. We all have to do that sometimes. But yes, Ken is such a great friend, y'all. He is so supportive and he is so kind. And it's so nice to see, a respectful I don't even know how old Ken is, but just a respectful guy on the platform. Ken, I gotta make you a moderator because I did want some male moderators up in here. So when people try to talk crazy to me, because when you weren't here, they said something so disrespectful. I couldn't even repeat it, friend. It was so bad. But okay, ladies, I want to give us and Ken a few more quotes. Okay, it says you can't just sit there and wait for people to give you that golden dream. You have to go get it. You have to go get out there and make it happen for yourself. And that's a Diana Ross quote. So I'm gonna read it one more time. You can't just sit there and wait for people to give you that golden dream. You've got to get out there and make it happen for yourself. So whatever your dream is, every day, y'all, just keep taking those steps forward to reach that dream. You're going to build your confidence. You're going to walk in this world with your head held high. I don't care who clap or who don't. If you got to come here in the morning and let me clap for you, so be it. I'm always here between 7 and 7:30. You know what I'm saying? But yes. And we have two more quotes before we log off this morning. It says, there was no manual. Oh, and this is from Nas, and he is such a great such a great rapper, very well respected. So he said, there was no manual how to write my first album. There were no guidelines to how that was written. And I think that's what made me special. That is when you go through something and you have to just figure it out yourself. Sometimes we do get that chip on our shoulder. I totally feel that way. There's so many people I've supported that I felt like weren't supporting me back, weren't showing me that love back, and it did hurt my feelings. But you know what? I'm not gonna walk around with that chip on my shoulder. I'm gonna go ahead and let that go because I don't want this world to change who God made me to be. I always remember that I'm a person who has a generous spirit. Like, that's just in me. Like, when I send people gifts, it's not because I'm trying to buy friendship. It's because I genuinely support, and I might really love their content or what they're saying. And so, yes, Joe taught me what it means to be a level. I don't even know what level am I at now. A level 19 gifter. I don't know. But before Joe explained that to me, I never knew what none of that meant. I was just here supporting my friends. And to be honest, y'all, the main reason why my gift level is so high, there's a lady on this platform who she ain't never talking about none of this, none of that, none of this. And she's on the A League. And she is big time. She done been on TV and everything. But she is making money on this app, just so you know. So that's why I say, y'all, don't get too caught up on the FYP and the advice and all that kind of stuff, because it'll have you spiraling sometimes, and you don't even need all that. Like, that's why I'm glad I know a real person in real life who lives in Alabama, little old Alabama, running it up on this app, making 6 figures. I am not making that up. Okay, so one last quote. It says, women have to harness their power. It is absolutely true. It's just learning not to take the first no. And if you can't go straight ahead, you go around the corner. And that is from the singer Cher. And when I read that, it made me think about Kris Jenner, because her main quote is always, if someone tells you no, you're talking to the wrong person. Wait. Yeah, if someone tells you no, you're talking to the wrong person. And you keep going until you get the yes, okay? So that's pretty. Let's make sure we did our full 30 minutes. Let me just check for a second, y'all. Okay, perfect at 35 minutes, because sometimes, y'all, I be trying to run out of here before 30 minutes, and that is not good. So I'm really pushing myself to stay on the full 30 minutes with y'all, to fully be engaged, because I really am so appreciative of y'all being here with me. You know, you could be anywhere in the world right now. You sitting with little old me. Girl, thank you. Ken, thank you. I really do appreciate it so much, and I really do want y'all to have the best day. Is there anything y'all need me to do? I did say I was going to put these on little quote posts, so y'all can look for that. I should have them up by tonight. Anything y'all want to share before we go? Oh, and I did want to end with a scripture. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all things will be added unto you. Keep God first, y'all. It's so important, you know. Yes, Kimmy. Y'all know I do not play about Kimmy. I do not play about my girl Kimmy, please. And I don't play about my girl Brenda. I don't play about my girl Joe. I don't play about none of y'all. I love y'all so, so much. Y'all enrich me in so many ways that I can never put into words. I'm so thankful that I have met y'all. I really do think of y'all in my real friends in real life. And we do have more who are unable to, you know, log in early in the morning. We do have some West Coast friends, and we're not mad at them that they can't log in at 5 a.m. their time. Girl, I understand. That is why I will have these replays available for us soon, y'all. So have an amazingly great day. And if something comes on your path that tries to throw you off, literally yell out plot twist and keep going. Just keep going. I love y'all so, so much. Have a great day.